We are back at 541 with a celebration of summer kicking off tomorrow at Tom McCall Waterfront Park.
Yeah, the Waterfront Blues Festival is back, and this year with a few new ways to party, and only on Coin 6, Kohr on the waterfront here this morning, taking you inside the festival ropes before those gates open here. Good morning, Kohr. Some fun stuff in store.
Oh, Travis and Emily, good morning. Good morning, everybody else. Happy Thursday here from the Tom McCall Waterfront Park, right in the main feature, in front of the main stage, standing out there. It's in a different spot this year. It's right out in the middle of the bowl there with the Willamette River in the background. If you've not gotten Blues Fest tickets yet, there's still time. 2-day passes are still available for about $75 a piece. VIP tickets, the ones that Carl uses when he comes down here, those are all sold out. 1-day passes are up for sale for $40, and kids 12 and under can get into the festival for free. That's some good news. Some important things to know before you head down to the festival here. You are allowed to bring a small personal size umbrella for shade, although weather, the heat, not going to be an issue. Doesn't sound like this year as it was last year. You can also bring your refillable water bottle or even a factory sealed water bottle, but do not bring other food and outside drinks.
We've had a lot of fun working on a 2-day format. It allows us to look at things differently and tinker with it. A 4-day festival is a big commitment for new vendors, new programs. That's a lot of labor, a lot of staff. And we've even seen it with a couple food vendors coming into the fold saying, hey, I don't know if I could do a full 4-day festival at this scale, but I can sure try it at 2 days. So we've got new food vendors in the program. We've got some new surprise and delight moments that we're programming that, again, allow, because we have the capacity in a 2-day model, and it allows us to trial things at a more entry accessible way. So we're really excited about the opportunity that the change has given us.
All right, there's your live picture. That's looking a little bit south there towards the Markham Bridge. That's the Airbnb Stay and Sway stage along the southern tree line here in the bowl there. That is a kind of a remake of an old thing there, but it's new along the waterfront. They're kind of meant to give a little bit of a treehouse vibe and a treehouse feel to the, that's the second stage here, the second stage and the first stage here in the main bowl here. Everything is going to be south of the Hawthorne Bridge this year too. A little bit of a smaller scale and a smaller footprint. Some great food options that we're going to be talking about here. Thankfully, I think somebody has scheduled the guy that makes fish tacos here instead of hamburgers and hot dogs and shawarma and fried chicken and oyster po' boys, which I see behind me here. For everything you'd like to know about the Blues Festival, let me finish my script here. All right, including tickets, artist lineup for both days, and a full list of do's and don'ts for the festival. Go to coin.com. Check all that out. It's over 30 artists that are going to be here over the course of 2 days from about 1:30 to 10:30 every night here. And get here if you're in that VIP section. Get here before Carl does, because he likes to put his feet up on things and bring his cooler in here and just spread himself out and make a big spectacle of himself.
You know,
so
that's
get
so
here
funny.
before
Our
he
cameraman,
does.
Carl, I've never seen him out there doing that.
I haven't either. But if you listen real closely, you can hear Carl laughing on the other end of that shot there.
All right, thanks, Kohr.
All right, thanks, Kohr.
It's cool to see the layout this year. They've got that Stay and Sway stage, that Airbnb kind of forested stage.
But then really using the bowl.
Right, and so that's kind of over where that south stage was, and then they've centered off instead of the Blues in the south stage. You got that one main stage.
I'm so
Very
curious
cool.
if the man that I interviewed maybe 3 or 4 years ago live in the noon show will be out there, because when I picked him in the crowd, he was like, you know what, Kelly, I've been picked 5 years in a row by some reporter at your station interviewing
To
me.
interview on the show live?
Just a
Just
coincidence.
always looked like he was having fun.
Making 6 years.
Yeah, he's a great guy on camera, so I might try and find you this year if you're out there.
There you go. Well, we talked about the forecast being dialed, and Kelly, I just have to, this is one of my favorite pictures you put on the Pet Walk forecast.
Yeah.